Hey everybody, so I know I promised a while ago that I would make a Harry Potter reaction video really soon, and I know that didn't happen and I feel really bad about that, and I was totally gonna make this the Harry Potter reaction video, but I mean so much else has gone on since then that I kind of feel bad not addressing that first. I mean, I kind of went from having no topic ideas or anything for a video to all of a sudden I have this list of all these things that I want to talk about and I haven't had time to do it, and I didn't want to make a really long one, so I guess I'm just halfway prepared for things to come. And I don't know, so it's gonna be hectic and crazy because I haven't planned. I just decided that I need to do because I have not been doing good at this. And yes, we are back downstairs, back in the bedroom with the mirror that likes to make a halo and the really crappy lighting that creates awful shadows, so I can't win. But what I'm gonna try to do is address at least a couple of the things in one video, that way I don't have like 5 videos to make and then I'm overwhelmed already. But who knows? And I'm sure you don't want me to just keep rambling on about how I haven't made videos, but I have video ideas. So I am going to stop doing that and I'm going to get started with what I am here to do. So the first thing that I want to address is this horrible tragedy that happened in Oslo, Norway the other day. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it. If you haven't, I'll post a link to information about it somewhere. And I apologize for not actually knowing a lot of the details off of the top of my head, but what I just want to do is just say, you know, what do I want to say? I know I don't know a lot of the details on it, but this was a terrible tragedy for the entire nation. It was the worst since World War II, I believe, and there were 2 separate attacks on the same day. And you know, last I read, they didn't really know the pure motives behind it, but the real tragedy in this situation is the lives lost. And whether they were young or old, but I mean, there were a lot of young people who lost their lives at this camp. And those who survived are going to be traumatized for the rest of their lives. This is going to be with them for the rest of their lives. And it is horrible for the families who did lose somebody, but really those who survived. I mean, the man, when he was there, was dressed as a police officer, and there were people who were coming out of hiding because they saw a police officer and they thought he was there to help, but he was really the one who was shooting at him. So I mean, these people, I mean, they forever may have issues with trusting anybody, you know, police officers, anybody. And I mean, it's just horrible. Especially me and many people from America, we have a sense of what the people of your country must be thinking. I mean, 10 years ago we had the 9/11 attacks, and while it may not be on the same scale numerically, within the structure of the nation and the people and their emotions, it's still the same. It's this unwarranted tragedy on your people, the loss of lives of friends and family, and even if you didn't know a single person who was affected by this, affected's not the right word, you probably know somebody who knows somebody who did, or you just, when you heard about it, I'm sure you just had that shock factor of not being able to believe that it was actually happening, you know, in your own country. You're so close to home. And I understand what that's like, and it takes a long time for that feeling to go away. It takes a while to, you know, feel safe to go back out and do the everyday activities that you were doing when this happened. And so if it is something like that that you are feeling, I mean, it's not just you. I mean, America felt it during 9/11. You felt it now. I'm sure many, many other nations have felt it during anything that's happened in their country as well. Other than that, I really don't know what to say, and I really feel like this already was just a really big ramble. And like I said, I apologize for promising that my next video was going to be a Harry Potter reaction, and this obviously is not. I will still post that, and you will still watch it because you're awesome. And I'm sorry this seemed a little preachy and political, that's the word. And sometimes even if you don't like politics, you have to talk about politics because that's just the way the world runs. It runs on politics. Also, as a little side note, and I will talk about this in a later video as well, there is a link here-ish as well as in the doobly-doo, and this link will take you to my donation page in September. I am going to be walking to raise awareness and funds to research a disease called Chiari malformation. It's a neurological disorder, and links below, and I will mention more about it later. But yeah, let's go ahead and edit this now. Okay?